This old winch strap has seen a good day, and this ain't the day anymore. It's literally got holes in it. I don't know that I can trust this to be serviceable going forward. So today we're going to pull this old winch strap off and put a new one on. Here's the replacement part here. This is an Atwood winch strap. It's a 2-inch by 20 foot. Nice and long enough for us to pull the boat should we ever need to pull it onto the trailer. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. First things first, let's go ahead and pull this thing all the way out with the winch set to freewheel and just run it out. All right, so with the winch strap completely extended, you can see there's an end loop here. That end loop goes through a bolt that is in a little slot right here. You can see right there. We're going to go ahead and disconnect this, and I think probably maybe get some cleaner hardware on there. But we're going to put this out and we'll be able to pull that strip off. Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and replace this little bolt as well. It's seen a better day. All right, so I had some screws in my little screw library. This one right here is like a 2.5 inch, but it doesn't quite have the threads to make it all the way out. So you know, if you add a 1/2 inch, then you can get a 3 inch, right? So I have I went to the hardware store and I got a stainless steel carriage bolt. It's a carriage bolt. That way this square piece can go in the slot. And that will make it so that when it's in there, it's flat and it's behind the gear, so it won't intrude on anything. But this one I think is just a little too long. This is a 3 inch. So I think what I'm going to do is this right here is the nylock nut that is also stainless steel, and we're going to put this in place. This will be right here. So we want to take about, I don't know, what's it look like, an 1/8 of an inch off of this 3-inch bolt, maybe 1/4 of an inch. You put it in place. That way this nylock will be the thing that sticks out the most, and we won't have any threads to interrupt with anything. So I'm going to go ahead and trim this back and then we'll continue. All right, so there you go. I've got it all trimmed down and ground off so that the threads will engage nicely. And I put a little piece of wire management over the threads since technically they could be a wear point, so this will prevent that from causing any wear. It's very unlikely, but you know, it'll just protect the vinyl from rubbing on those threads. So let's go ahead and run the loop through and retract this thing and see what we got. All right, there you go. You can see I got the nylock engaged on this nut. It is flush and level. This thing is nice and tight over on this side, and you can see my little sleeve doing the little sleeve action there, protecting the vinyl here, or the nylon cord from dealing with those threads. Let's go ahead and crank it in. See if we don't have too much. I think it'll be fine. Well, there you go. From old and questionable to new and hopefully reliable. I'm hoping that this is going to work really well. All right, that's how to change the strap on your winch. If you have any questions, make sure you go ahead and throw them in the comments. I'll see if I can answer them. Please do check out the whole project. This is Project Platypus, my 15-foot bass boat that we're restoring. It's a 1972 Sturry bass boat. Cheers.